Very cool. So I mean that's another good segue. I mean you're talking about like the negative and the positive review. So like my next question is on the negative side, right? I mean obviously you've been in the game for a period of time. You're dealing with probably high strung individuals that are dealing with marketing sectors. Again, you're dealing with medical. So if anything goes wrong, somebody has to take the blame. So what is the worst example, without naming names, that you've had to deal with or overcome in your business to date?
I mean, what I think for us is the quality of, say, the content that we produce for clients has to be so perfect. Like there isn't much room for error, but there are occasions, say, where a social media post will go live or a piece of content will be produced, and it's not quite right, and you have to then take that on the chin and I say sorry first and foremost. I think it's one of the things that people don't do. When you make a mistake, you hold your hands up and you say, look, we made a mistake, we got it wrong. But then you investigate it and you look for the root cause and you say, how did that happen and how we can improve things. So I think most of the clients, in fact all the clients that we work with, are fair, reasonable people on the whole. I mean, it's interesting, we had a really rare experience recently where there was a couple of mistakes in something that we sent to a client, and the CEO effectively ended the contract overnight,
Hmm.
which seemed really extreme. But actually, with a bit of empathy, what turned out that this CEO had a bad experience with something going out that impacted his business in the past or something like that, and he just would not compromise on the quality standards. And we made a mistake, and we should have caught it in our quality system, and it just, for whatever reason, it didn't get through. But he was pretty. He's like, no, guys, we ain't working with you. End of contract. And I have to say that is super rare. I mean, it's one of the only times it's ever happened, but it's actually a really useful punch in the face for us, quite honestly, as and our team. That to your point, that it makes us realize how vulnerable we are when we're not at our best. And I think that sometimes that dose of reality is often a silver lining in an otherwise unfortunate situation.